that lent quite heavily on. We're seeing the whole Trump clan there now. Pretty much all of them, apart from Ivanka, you know,
What's up? What's up?
This man says he was exiled from a land beyond the ice wall.
Check this out, y'all.
A land beyond the ice wall, and our realm is a prison.
Definitely different looking, y'all. Like from a movie. As always, thanks for watching and stay with me.
Let's freaking go, y'all. Welcome back to Unreal Reality, guys. Today, we're going to take a look at some creepy videos I wish I could forget. If y'all are new here, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button so this video gets recommended to others. And with that out of the way, let's jump right into it. I wouldn't have been able to even make it through that first opening, guys. Too claustrophobic for my liking, y'all.
I need you to stop right now, and I need you to watch this.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
The first step is they're going to tell you that what you saw, you didn't see. And if you saw it and you think you saw it, you actually saw something else. And actually, it should be interpreted differently. But really, it was just a joke or in the moment or all these different things. Eventually, they'll tell you it's AI. Eventually, they'll just bury the clip. They're open about it. We went through this last time. They're going to be open about it now. They spent 4 years denying that this is who they are. That is the richest man in the world. Whacked out on his mind, on God knows what, standing in front of tens of thousands of people, in front of hundreds of cameras from all these different news agencies around the world being live broadcast. And he knew that, and he still did that. He slapped his chest so hard, you could hear it. And now that man has an office inside the White House complex, and he's running a committee called Doge, which is just a joke of an acronym, because he's really there just to make sure that his investment does what he really wants. So congratulations to Vice President Trump today. I'm glad that our real president actually told us which party's truly in power today.
Listen, guys, I like Elon, all right? I'm an Elon Musk fan. But at this point, I think it's safe to say his whole hyperfixation is pretty much just world domination. So...
Did y'all know that Facebook Messenger, when you give the terms and conditions and you check and you do whatever, you're allowing Facebook Messenger that when you connect to a Wi-Fi, they can go into that Wi-Fi map and they can find all of the devices that are also connected to that Wi-Fi. So say you go into a school and you connect to the Wi-Fi, that now Facebook Messenger can go into that Wi-Fi and say, oh, Jeremy's iPhone 13 iOS update 7 is connected to the Wi-Fi. Miranda's laptop, like MacBook Pro, iOS 17.6 is connected. And then it has access to all of your passwords, every app you've ever downloaded, all the apps that you do have. Whoa. And the government's so worried about TikTok. I'm deleting Facebook Messenger right now. What in the world? What in the world? I'm scared.
AKA, long story short, Meta is basically the actual devil. So there's that, guys.
been struck by lightning. How many times is it now, Reg?
66 times.
Thank you. This is an additional two plus one of two
Yo, that's crazy. This right here is actual art, guys, all right? I'll tell you what, it sure beats a freaking banana duct tape to a wall, right?
I just told you that Facebook just created their own TikTok account the day before it gets banned. What did you tell me?
This was the plan the entire time. That's why everybody bought stock in Meta. Because Facebook is gonna merge with TikTok and the stock price is gonna skyrocket. And again, the American people get over and over and over again by politicians in office. Like, this is insider trading right here. This was the plan all along.
Yeah, guys, I'm like 99% certain that the guy who wrote the actual TikTok ban bill bought millions worth of Meta stock, both before and after the ban. So must have taken a page right out of Nancy Pelosi's playbook for that one, guys.
Told y'all what was going to happen. January 20th, Trump's going to do away with the IRS. And you say, well, what is he going to do? External Revenue Service. The External Revenue Service is where all of America's goods that are exported out of the United States will now be taxed, like every other country does to us. See, if y'all didn't know what other countries, how they work, is all of their law enforcement, military, roads, schools, whatever, the government is paid based off of tariffs. Every time we buy something from China, from whoever, they tax the hell out of us, and that goes towards their country. However, right now, when people buy from the United States, it's tax-free. That's why we get taxed. And just like Trump said, there's no reason to tax an income, then go out and buy something and tax it again. Therefore, there will still be taxes when you go out and buy goods. However, there will not be an income tax. Income tax is obsolete now, starting January 20th, and the House agrees. The Senate is going to sign it. They agree. The whole world agrees. It's how every other country does this. So the ERS will now replace the IRS. Our pay is going to go up 30 to 40%, which is absolutely unbelievable. And when Trump was talking about doing this, people were saying, oh, he's a liar. They've already agreed to pass the bill. The ERS, External Revenue Service. All of everything that our IRS pays for now from us will now come from other countries. The External Revenue Service. No more IRS.
I love it, guys. I freaking love it. Can we get rid of property taxes next?
Stuff. I've been hearing weird stuff out here, so. Yep, there it is. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
Mother of God.
What is that?
If that's not Rainbow Road from Mario Kart up in that sky, I don't know what else it could be.
A little shady. It's a lot shady. But so many fun things. Well, there are, but it doesn't appear that they have any thing connected. Yeah, it's been a while since somebody's lived up here.
The thing I find fascinating is how so many people like don't use their entire house and actually close parts of it off. Like, why not just buy a smaller house and save yourself a couple dollars?
Things humans were never meant to see.
Yo, that billboard was crazy. It almost reminds me of like a smaller, scaled down, like a Vegas sphere, kinda, sorta.
For those of you who don't know 17 or who question 17, let me show you exactly what full control looks like.
And as of today, TikTok is back.
At what time did Trump take the stage during today's rally? Exactly at 5:17, which is 17:17 military time. And at what time did Trump end his speech? Exactly at 6:17 p.m. And just how long was TikTok down for? Exactly 17 hours. How many U.S. employees does TikTok have? Exactly 17,000. And how many U.S. users does TikTok have?
170 million Americans who use our platform every day.
Exactly 170 million. How many more coincidences before it becomes mathematically impossible? And like TikTok CEO, enjoy the show.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Were these just all a bunch of random coincidences? Or were these, you know, very carefully and strategically planned events? I don't know. What do you guys think? Throw it in the comments, y'all.
You know how in every single radio song, they always use like la 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 la. Or rah rah
What does that mean?
They're all names of Egyptian gods.
No way.
The most famous one is the deity Nana, the moon god, a Mesopotamian moon god. So singing these songs is what? It's preaching or like praying to that thing. So you hear Rihanna say it all the time. In bare songs, they do it though. Another one, in Egyptian culture, Ra is the sun god, the creator of all other gods and humans. And you can hear Lady Gaga singing.
What other ones are there?
La la la. Tyler, the creator. So La is a deity, is a minor ancient Egyptian moon god who eventually becomes Kashni. This god is supposed to be the one that helps Moon Knight. I don't know if you know Marvel like that.
No.
But that's the moon god. But yeah, all of these different freaking la. Because if you think about it, what are they really saying, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, or there's a specific melodic flow that's extremely catchy and oftentimes used to like fill spaces. So there's that.
26 milliliter late in, and you can see here the 21 milliliter filter. So far so good. It moves really nicely. I can talk really good. The weight is awesome.
Mental health matters, y'all. You cannot tell me that this guy right here is in a 100% solid mental state of mind. Not buying it.
What is that in my window? Seriously. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That's a purse. What is this? I'm freaking out right now. Oh my god, nope.
Are you people retarded? That's not a rhetorical question. I literally want you to email me back telling me if you're mentally slow.
You think humans are aliens? You think we came here from somewhere else?
1000%. In fact, in one of my movies called Among Us, we were talking exactly about this subject. I was interviewing one of the top geneticists, Gary Nolan. The human DNA follows what we call Moore's Law. So Moore's Law, it's when the system multiplies complexity over a specific period of time. You go back from today, 2024, 600 million years, it would be half the complexity. So if you did that, you get to the original point where it can't go back anymore, meaning is when the first human DNA was born, let's say, and that turns out to be 9 billion years ago.
Wow.
So if the human DNA is 9 billion years old, but planet Earth is 5 billion years, this means that the human DNA is older than the planet.
Wow.
So where was it?
Interesting.
Does that make sense?
It does.
That's proof that the human DNA existed somewhere else.
I don't know. Maybe she's onto something. Look, I'll be honest with you. I believe this just about as much as I believe in the Adam and Eve story, guys. So, just saying. Oh my God, did you guys see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? Look, did you see? No, you didn't. Because all it is more grainy, shitty footage showing absolutely nothing.
Fans are attacking Lana Del Rey because she possessed them at her last concert. She's always been rumored to be a witch, even by her own fans. But during one of her shows in Mexico, things got seriously strange. From the very start, fans in the front row said she was acting weird. Not only did it look like she was whispering words every time she stopped singing, but she also wouldn't stop staring at them in a super intense way. But no one could explain what happened right after one of her dances. After she finished the song, all her dancers suddenly dropped to the ground, and as soon as Lana touched the stage, out of nowhere, hands in the crowd started collapsing all at the same time. But things got even creepier. Another fan recorded everything from afar, and you can actually see a strange blast of energy coming from the middle of the crowd. Over 15 fans ended up injured, and while some said they felt something strange during the concert, no one can explain the real reason behind the collapse. If you think she should get arrested, follow.
Is this real? Does anyone know about this? I'll tell you what, guys. If you know if this is real or not, I haven't had a chance to look it up. But if you do, throw it in the comments, guys. This is absolutely crazy if it's real.
Already accumulating on Interstate 10 near Pensacola. These are DOT traffic cameras showing us what's going on up there in the Sunshine State as temperatures are dipping below freezing. All North Florida counties under various cold weather advisories, as much as 6 inches of snow forecasted to fall in some parts of the state up there. The Florida Department of Emergency Management pre-treated highways and some 600 bridges, we're told, for ice starting yesterday, because ice really one of the main concerns, especially for drivers over the next 24 to 48 hours.
Yeah, this is absolutely bonkers. Like, one half of the country is burning while the other half of the country is literally freezing. So anyone else catch that? Find it a little strange?
What timeline are we in? Because the Pentagon just confirmed the pyramid UAP footage that the Navy put out is real. Mind you, you know the Pentagon always dances around everything that has anything to do with those UAPs. But they just confirmed that UAP that looked like a pyramid was real. And I'm guessing you don't know what UAP I'm talking about. Look at this shit. Look at that shit right there. Look at that shit right there. They said that's real. Look! 2025 is the year of completion. 2 plus 2 plus 5 is 9. 9 is the number of completion. We really better pay attention out here. 2025 is about to be as real as any other year. 2025 is about to be one of the craziest years that we have ever seen. And it only just started. It just started. I'm out.
I see it.
People are selling their iPhones that still have the TikTok app on them for $10,000 right now on eBay. People are selling their iPhones that still have the TikTok app on their phone for $1,000 on eBay right now. And people are bidding on them because people deleted TikTok. What? I think I'm going to do it. One's going for $10,000. $10,000.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. The app was banned for like 17 hours. Like, it wasn't even a full day. If this doesn't show how impatient our country really is, I don't know what would, guys. I don't feel bad for him. I'm sorry, I don't. Trump said he was going to do something about it. If you didn't believe him, fine, but you didn't want to give it at least 24 hours before you deleted things from your phone?
There's something really suspicious about the Los Angeles wildfires and this railway and smart city that they are trying to build in Los Angeles. It kind of leads one to think that these wildfires were set intentionally. So Gavin Newsom plans on building this railway system. That's going to cost $310 billion, and the whole concept behind it is to take people off of highways and freeways and get them on this railway system instead. It's supposed to have zero emissions, which actually sounds kind of nice, but check this out. This right here is a fire map that shows the Los Angeles wildfires and everything that was burnt to the ground. And this right here is a map of the railway system that they plan on building. And when you overlay the railway system map on top of the wildfire map, tell me how it perfectly lines up with the wildfires. So you're telling me a couple months before these fires happened, all of the insurance companies dropped their policies for fire coverage in these areas specifically, so the insurance company wouldn't have to pay for this. And the new railway system that they plan on building perfectly aligns with the fire map. And then BlackRock started going around offering these property owners for them to sell their property at a much lower value, just in time for this smart city and railway system to be built. Seems kind of strange to me, but what do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's so suspicious about it. I'm pretty sure we all know exactly what happened with those fires, guys. No?
All right, y'all, we got breaking news coming out of San Diego. We'll call this the San Diego wildfire up. We have 3 new fires burning in San Diego County right now. One is the Riverview fire, which is, I believe, the most recent one, which burnt about 1 acre so far. Next, we have the Pala fire that's burning, and that one has burnt about 3 acres. But the one that's most concerning right now is the Lilac fire. That one jumped from 3 acres to 30 acres just recently. Evacuation orders were given to people nearby as well as to a country club. This fire is wind driven, so the high winds are really pushing this fire out and making it more devastating right now. Per my previous video, we are still under red flag warnings until I believe 10 p.m. for San Diego and I believe 2 p.m. for LA County. I will keep you guys posted and updated on the developments. Mind you, these fires in San Diego County just started like within a few hours. Stay safe, y'all.
Damn. Now it's spreading to San Diego. Like, when is enough enough? You know what I'm saying? Like, when are they going to be finished completely decimating the entire state of California? You know? Crazy, guys. What a shame.
Major breaking news, and you're going to want to hear this. At some point last night, when TikTok was dark in the US, the code source switched from where it had been housed to Forest City, North Carolina, to a Facebook data center and the Meta Eagle Mountain data center in Eagle Mountain, Utah. They had been working on switching these over for the last 3 days, but TikTok is now exclusively running out of these Meta data centers. If you want to independently verify this and you know how to read source code, it's pretty easy to see where the data is coming from and where it's going to. It's also fairly easy to figure out where the IPs are and subsequently where the servers are. In addition to that, there's all the very surfacey indicators like the fact that yesterday Facebook started a TikTok account, it was instantly verified, and the fact that they started creating links to link your TikTok to your Meta accounts. Those 2 things were all just conjecture. The actual kill shot is that the source code for TikTok is now coming out of these data centers for Meta, which I think more than anything highlights how much of a political stunt it was that it got shut down last night for just long enough for them to be able to switch over all of our TikTok data to these Meta servers. It's really important to understand that getting a deal in place like this and getting prepared for this takes months. This was not an overnight spur of the moment thing. They have had this plan in place for months. Really did play out like a pretty good drama TV show though. There were villains and a good guy who swooped in at the last second to save the day. Either way, TikTok is back in the US and this absolutely ensures that it's not going anywhere anytime soon. The question now remains, will it be the same?
Yeah, very interesting take on everything that's happened. But like, does he have any sources? You know what I'm saying? Other than trust me, bro. Like, is this accurate? Is it true? Who knows? Let's take a look at what this next guy has to say about the situation.
TikTok servers did not migrate to Meta overnight last night, or at all actually, when TikTok went dark, and I can prove it. I don't know who started this rumor, but it's actually really easy to check. So on my terminal app on my MacBook, I had them ping TikTok.com, and as you can see, it started pinging back the IP address that it was getting the data from. And as you can see, it's the same exact IP address. So I took that IP address, I copied it, and I put it into an IP address lookup. And when you looked it up, it came back as a company. The servers are being hosted by a company called Akamai Technologies out of El Segundo. And Akamai Technologies has zero connection to Meta, the company, at all. In addition, just from a logical standpoint, Meta is a publicly traded company, which means that the company would have to tell their shareholders that they are taking on hosting TikTok servers, which we all know did not happen. So I don't know who started this rumor, but anyone who is spreading this misinformation, you need to call them out immediately.
So which one is it, guys? Did Meta buy TikTok or not? Because we're hearing it from both sides. You know what I mean? Like, if they did buy TikTok, why would they keep it a secret? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You know what I mean? So until someone actually steps forward and says, I bought TikTok, all we have is pure speculation, guys.
A juicy, sizzling steak made by computer. While obtaining regular meat is a process that's been taking place for millennia, cow, butcher, beef, Redefined Meat, a meat alternative startup out of Israel, makes their product using a highly technical process. The mix of soy and pea protein, chickpeas, beetroot, nutritional yeast, and coconut fat is formed into steak-like shapes using a 3D printer.
Our goal is to become the largest meat company in the world just by harnessing technology instead of animals.
Meat substitutes are not new, but unlike the soy-based crumbles that mimic ground beef, Redefined Meat's product is designed to act, taste, and cut like flank steak.
This is the holy grail of alternative meat.
But the most important part, how does it taste? This diner was happy.
Listen, I hate to break it to the guy, but like, you will never be the world's biggest meat company. You want to know why? Because it's not meat, dummy.
I don't know. I'm just hold on to the, ooh, that shit cool. I'm just hold on to the red. Ooh.
I mean, if he wanted them clean, all he had to do was get a shovel or maybe even a broom, you know? That's all I got this week, guys. Leave us a comment. Let us know your thoughts. Smash that like and subscribe button, and we will see you all next week. Peace.